Good morning, beautiful angels. It is a Tuesday today, but more importantly, it is admission for OT day, which means we're admitting patients that are supposed to go for theater tomorrow, operation theater, OT. So that means you cannulate, you draw blood, because you have to know the kind of blood that they need in theater in case they need it. So full blood count, cross match, that is, cross match will give you extra blood for when they need it in theater. And then full blood count to just tell you exactly their full blood count. I don't know how to say that, bro. So tunaenda ku PIDS. Tunaenda PIDS. Yeah. Tunaenda PIDS. Tifwana nini? Kufanya nini? So hot. So that was my Kenyan friend teaching us how to say we're going to PIDS now. I don't remember what the last part means, but you have to go from one ward to the next one, looking for the patients that you're supposed to have in theater tomorrow and prepare them. So we asked for the patient's files from the nurse's desk just to make sure we have the right patients. Baby, oh, it's PIDS, obviously. You prefer?
The blue one is the one that's small.
This one, yeah.
Small.
Let's get this one.
Yeah, get the blue one.
And then strapping and also there's some there.
Strapping, then
Let me just get a surgical blade as well.
then the gloves.
No gloves. You got any gloves?
But I'm getting just a pair.
Just get another one for the tourniquet.
Yeah. So once we've gotten the files and everything we need, we now make our way to our patients. One thing about babies though, they will cry before you even touch them. Just the fact that you're there. This is the one. Sorry, baby. The full black counter. You use different containers for different kinds of tests, so you cannot mix them up. You have to know which container accommodates which kind of test. And once you're done, you indicate in the lab form what kind of test you're ordering for and the patient's details.
No.
No.
Manjuma.
When the peregaya, bread.
Wait.
Pinang.
You're just taking these two.
Then come up with a
How do you explain the lab?
Listening to international students interact with patients is one of the funniest things ever. The end of the glove is what you use when the baby is too small for the normal tourniquet, which can also be the whole glove. OT day is one of the most relaxing days of the week because this is all you ever do. Just come, prepare patients, and after that you're gone. Hypospadias was the other one. This is also hypospadias. Yeah. This is how I still pain. I don't know who among the girls I were with there. Give me that pen. You know you can be bragging, can't you? Bragging to the one. What's up?
He pushed it when it was almost, and then.
Baby. So the cases that we saw in PIDS today were hypospadias cases, which means the urethra, which is where the pee comes from, is not opening at the tip of the penis. This is the wrong finger. At the tip of the penis. It's opening at the bottom, so your pee comes out like that. It can also be epispadias where the pee comes up on top instead. But this one, for both cases, it was hypospadias where the urethra, which is the hole that lets out your pee, is coming down instead of coming from opening at the very center tip of the penis. So that needs surgery. That's 2 boys. What have we done? What are we doing in the thing?
Should I summarize like what we did for morning?
No, just what we are doing in PIDS.
Okay, so we failed to draw blood. Wasn't a success.
She didn't draw blood. You want to draw blood?
We can
No, No, just say exactly what happened. We failed. What do you want? We failed.
Yes. So,
Okay, guys, we were supposed to draw blood in this piece.
but then
Patient, but it was really hard. It was really hard.
yeah.
So we couldn't. We're waiting on the doctors to come and do it. If not, a nurse will help as well because nurses are really good at doing that. So hopefully they get it done, and then we'll see them in theater because those are the people that are going to theater tomorrow morning. So those are the ones that we're going to be with. See you in the next one. Bye. Bye. I had a presentation the next day, so I went to the library next to prepare for that. Microscopic material can be symptomatic or asymptomatic. That's me being so nervous, so I took some time to practice in front of everybody before the professor actually came in.
Are you the one?
No. Today we'll be looking at the material. So fiberglass is the high power field.
What type of classification?
Clinical. We should also be able to distinguish between nephrological and urological material, as this will help determine what kind of referral the patient needs, whether to see a urologist or a nephrologist. Each part of the urinary tract will have its own causes. We would have 1 or 2 students present every day first thing in the morning before you go on and do whatever hospital activities you're supposed to be doing that day. So that was urology. So let's go into theater under ped surgery rotation because that was my next rotation.
So what she has said is that she becomes serious. You don't have to
First day of the rotation, I'm already late. I was late for the briefing, so this is my classmate telling me what was in the briefing. She said, the consultant said, she does not like people coming late at all. So that means every time you come late, she takes out 10% of your end of rotation exam. And then every other day you come late 10% as well. So if you're late like 4 times, that's 40% out of your overall grade. That's a lot of marks. And this lady was not playing at all. She actually deducted marks.
So if you come late, you find that there is your
I'm kindly asking for those.
Government.
Yeah. Or if you have hairnet. No.
From different type.
There's nothing. Thank you. There are no hairnets, so I have to make protective hair for my hair using these gums. Let's go. Wow. No, it wasn't. It's okay, but then it's not. If you want to have a really good deep conditioning session for your hair, just come to theater and wear one of these. These things are really hot and they'll have you sweating. I'm joking, by the way. Please do not ever show up to theater on your wash day halfway done to come and deep condition. That's not what I'm saying. That was a joke. Just like that, we are ready for theater. Alright, so today's case is a stoma, reversal of a stoma. A stoma is like an opening of a stoma is an opening of your bowels. You literally just pull out. You know, the bowel is just like a loop of like a tubes going around, right? So you just open up the skin a little bit and then pull out the, I'm not saying just like I know how to do it and it's easy. Look at me. Anyway, the whole concept is you open up a little bit of the abdomen parts, just a small part, and then you pull out your tube, which is supposed to be your bowel, right? And then you can do it in different ways. You can decide to just say, if this is maybe the tube that you pull out the bowel, right? You just decide, okay, I'm going to pull out like this and then cut here, just a little bit of it, and then cut like that instead of cutting the whole thing. That is a loop stoma. And then you can do an end stoma where you pull out the bowel and then you decide to cut the whole thing, switch out one part, drop it back in, and then this other part is the one that you're going to pull out, so that whatever is supposed to come out in stew comes out through that end instead. So it's just like on your skin. And then this patient in particular had an intersusception. What that means is that you have the tube, which is your bowel, right? So which is supposed to be like a tube, a continuous tube or loop or whatever, right? Just like this. I don't know how to explain it, but just like this. Okay? So any of those tubes which are supposed to be like a loop or whatever, you get that. What intersusception, what happens is that loop kind of like goes back into itself. It kind of like loops into itself like that and goes back in there like that. Okay? And that can cause necrosis sometimes. So what they were doing for this baby was reversing that same stoma that they made. So the opening, the tube that they put to the skin so that the stool content comes out from there, they're now closing it up and reconnecting it to the rest of the bowel so they can drop back everything in there so that they close up the skin part. And then you can go to the toilet as normal, as usual. So that was this case. I don't know what's next, so let's go and find out.
We're only allowed in groups of 6 to 8, so each one of us will see about 3 cases each day, and we would alternate.
This thing is hot, guys. Sweating. You say the next one is what? Kiva remove or what?
French.
Amputation of the stretch.
She just made sure that's not really stretch.
Okay.
So obviously it's getting. I think this whole time your dress is red.
Putting on another issue. I obviously cannot spell. Hope this is right. Kellioid. 1 L. So we have keloid removal, which I can't spell. We're going to have to check patients before you go home. So tomorrow is major round. I'm Ellie. Leave me alone. Are you waiting for somebody?
No.
Finding out what's happening with everything.
They tell you your schedule, they tell you.
You're waiting for what's happening with everything. Stop pretending like it's a question. Definitely want to go there. No, I feel like we always do this. Always like, yeah, so it's just like,
but then they operated from ministry. They do a lab. They don't come from
Ni samwa ishide after yashitike fine nango after kwamba upange chiputa mukati.
Kwati chamchine kwati wiki ya mchina chaishi and then another week.
Oh, taranzire. Oh. We have to say wait. From that we can do the general GIT, right? But let me put it behind. Nyaga kuluka, suluka. Mumala simu baba. Mubaba ukafuna shura mubaba. Ngakuvera kudema. Ha? Simu vera ngaende chabe bwino.
Once you're done clicking, you present your patient to the doctor. So now he's just taking pictures of the history that we took so he can write it properly and present during the next ward round.
So the baby was just on clicking, right? I'm asking, I'm like, do you have seizures? And she's like, so I'm like, you probably didn't know what I'm talking about. So I ask, kukunyuka, uma kunyuka or uma kala na chikumputu? And she looks lost, like she didn't know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, do you understand what I'm talking about? And she's just quiet. So I'm like, uziwa kukunyuka na uziwa chikumputu? And she's like, and I'm like, what do you think I mean? What does it mean? And she goes quiet. She looks at me. She's so adorable. She looks at me. She's like, Kufa. Like she thinks seizures mean death. Children are adorable. Children are really adorable, guys. I know it's only the first day. I can't be smitten by little babies. Tomorrow is major ward round. I am waiting for my friend to come here, so she wants me to escort her to East Park. I don't know what she wants from there, but an iron. She said this thing. I also just met some journalist lady. She used to read the news. I say used to because I don't watch the news. I only watch the news when I'm at home because my parents do watch the news, but I don't actually do it myself. So I'm not really exactly starstruck, but it's interesting to see people in person. Look, famous people in person. And I forgot to tell you. What is so? Like what it is. No, as long as like we can figure out how to actually. We're at East Park. What are you here to do? I'm going to get an iron. She's here to get an iron, so we're here to get an iron for her because she says the last one is not working. It's working. It's just like very strong. So you can't use it until it dies. Just wait for it to die. Why don't you just wait for it to die? You know my stove is almost dead. My stove is almost dead, but I'm not going to get a new one until it's like slow, bro. Like you can be cooking fries for 2 hours, but I'm not going to get it now. Be patient. Just sleep, son. You wait for it to. No, I need to be early to the hospital for drinking. Our consultant is very so you need to step because 7:30, so I need to have gadgets that are working effectively. Thank you. Just this one. Here. Giving you. If you did. It's free.
Everything in this video is from last semester. I've had this footage for a while, but I didn't want to get rid of it, and I was also running out of space, so I decided let me just make a video and just post it. If you like it, let me know, but there's going to be a couple of these because I do want to keep these memories.